Hey, it's Morgan, and I'm going to do a review for you guys for foundation. Um, Basically, I've been using the same foundation until it finally went dry on me. It was the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. It looks like this. As you can tell, I destroyed it. I completely used it up as much as possible. I took my Q-tip, I went inside of the bottle, I whisked it around. There is absolutely no foundation left in the bottle that is still usable. So I did some review and I found out that the next best thing, or a pretty popular drugstore foundation, would have to be, ooh, Charlie horse in the foot, Charlie horse in the foot. Okay. The next best thing is the Revlon ColorStay 24-hour, and I got it in the shade, it's a 220 natural beige. It looks like that. So this is a little bit dark for my skin tone, but it still looks nice. So yeah, I've already tried it on earlier in the day. So I have like a kind of a lasting effect on how it works throughout the day, but I'm still going to, I'm moving around a lot because I have a Charlie horse in my foot. I'm just trying to work it out. I'm just gonna quickly sample it for you. I know that people usually say, oh, use brushes, you know, and I typically, as long as I have clean hands and a clean face, I'm good to go. So I have a little mirror down here in the corner. I'm gonna put it on real quick so that way I can tell you how it feels on your skin when you first apply it, and then I can also tell you throughout the day and how it wore. So I'm just gonna cover up with it, and I have it on my face, you know, under the eyes. I have very dark circles under my eyes because I have not been sleeping too well. I'm also really nearsighted, so this is not doing too well because I can see only like that far past my face. No exaggeration, I just kind of measured how blurriness lasts. Okay, so I'm putting on the foundation. It is very smooth. It's definitely smooth. I have dry to oily combination skin. So that's what this is for, combination or oily skin. So it has a softer type touch. It feels kind of like a BB cream. And I'd probably say it is medium coverage because you could still see some spots. With that, I'd probably just go over it with some concealer. So how it wore throughout the day. I picked it up over at CVS in the morning, and then I put it on along with just some powder, specifically underneath my eyes, in the middle of my forehead, my nose, and my chin. Other than that, all down here, this part of my forehead, it was all just the foundation by itself. So in the morning, you put it on, it feels really super smooth just by itself. You don't really need a primer, which is kind of nice. I highly doubt that it lasts 24 hours without moving, even though like it says that. I still highly doubt that. Throughout the day, it did wear off a little bit, as foundations tend to do. That's when you take a powder and cover it up. It was not super heavy. I feel like if I put on maybe a couple more coats, then the coverage would have stayed. Because when I first put it on, it was full coverage. It looked really good. I had concealer on, and I had my powder on with it. But just by itself, it needs a little assistance, if that makes sense. I would probably say it is medium coverage, and then after like a second layer, it would be medium to full. Let me think what else. I'm trying to cram in as much information as possible. Does it make your skin oily? It's specifically for oily skin or combination skin. That's what I have. I do have to still go over it. It does not turn to a powder. It just turns into kind of like a sticky matte consistency. So it looks matte, but it feels like a little bit sticky on your skin, or of a liquid texture. Of course, it is liquid foundation. So with that, it definitely need to go over it throughout the day with some powder. You need to kind of bring it along with you, or bring your concealer with you to touch it up. and it's really good for a drugstore product. I would have to say. I'm gonna keep using it as long as I get good results. But just for the first day, it was okay, honestly. My bronzer stayed on it pretty well. Eyeshadow is a whole different story, which I'll talk to you guys later, probably in a different video. It seemed to work all around. It does wear off. You have to use, like I said, concealer and powder throughout the day. But majority-wise, it does do pretty well for a drugstore product. Thank you so much for watching this video, and remember to give it a thumbs up. We do not get paid for video likes. We just like the idea that we're getting good feedback. So thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Oh, there we go. Come on. Why won't this turn off? Talk to you later.